this week as Washington is consumed by President-elect Trump's picks for his new administration. Freshman lawmakers are gathering on Capitol Hill for orientation. Scott Macfarlane met up with some of these congressional newbies. Scott, good morning.
Hey, Tony, good morning. For anybody, taking a new job with a lot of out-of-town travel can be intense. But for the new members of Congress from all different backgrounds, different ages, big cities, small cities, they're entering the Capitol at a moment that's already pretty intense.
Settling into her new role representing California's 12th congressional district is just one of many things on Latifah Simon's mind this week as she arrives in Washington. Simon, a single mother of two, has just located a new school for her 13-year-old daughter, Leela.
You told me one of your biggest concerns is your 8th grader passing that French class.
You know, I believe and I'm hopeful that every parent in government thinks about their children first, right? Our jobs, if you're a public servant, is to deliver for the people that you're representing. But the best job that I have is that of a parent.
Born legally blind, Simon is a civil rights advocate who helped victims of sex trafficking and became a protege of Vice President Kamala Harris years ago.
She believes so deeply, even at that young age, in coming as your best if you're coming to work for the people. So my job is to make her proud.
Simon joins the dozens of other newly elected House members who've arrived in Washington preparing to take office January 3rd.
Isn't it nice to win?
While President-elect Trump snags headlines, the new arrivals are adjusting to their new normal.
You are a working dad with a commute now.
Yeah.
Big commute.
Yeah, pretty big one.
Shomari Figures is a former Obama administration aide and a father of 3. Public service is a family affair. His father served in the Alabama state legislature, and his mother still does. He's the new Democrat who'll represent rural Alabama here.
We have a healthcare crisis, unlike many places in our district. We have hospitals closing, and the people that need those hospitals, they don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. They just want to get it done.
In the House of Representatives, where the average age is nearly 60, 34-year-old Rob Bresnahan will now represent northeastern Pennsylvania.
You've never held elective office before.
Correct.
You start off in the major leagues. How's that feel?
Surreal.
Bresnahan took over his grandfather's electrical and construction business.
My grandfather started in 1973 with a station wagon and a ladder.
And it was Grandpa who nudged him to seek office as the Republican contender in one of the most expensive and heated races in America.
He said, go for it. You'd be great. I can't think of a better person to represent northeastern Pennsylvania.
These new members come ready to champion hometown issues.
We need to expand Medicaid in the state of Alabama.
Borders that are secure and communities that are safe.
Every vote in this Republican-controlled Congress is a test as they balance their responsibilities at home and their new ones here.
I am not a single mom. I'm an only parent, as are tens of thousands of folks in this country like me. Being on this Capitol is a privilege and an honor.
Oh, they bring some joy into a place that very much needs it. There are history makers in this class as well. The first transgender member of the U.S. House. In the Senate, the first Korean American and the 3rd and 4th ever elected African American women here in the U.S. Senate. Nate?
Hopefully these new faces will take us to new places in a new direction in this country. Scott, thank you.